Hi guys, this is Nightmare3464. I'm going to continue reading Love Me Like I Love You, Chapter 4. Woo! Chapter 4! Yes! This is getting interesting. I wonder what will happen between Melody and Eyeless Jack. I hope you guys enjoy. I slowly woke up. It felt like something soft. I slowly opened my eyes. I looked around as I shifted, wondering where I was. I was in a white room. It was holding a window. Some mental posters, table beside a chair, a television on the wall. It was looking down. I saw I was laying on two beds that were pushed together, with a white blanket wrapped around me. How long have I slept? Finally grabbing the energy, I sat up, wiping the sleepiness from my eyes. Footsteps caught my attention. I looked back at the boy from last night, walking towards me, with me while I was staring at him. "Ah, you're awake," he sounded, being a smile coming over his face. Then he sat on the edge of the bed. I blinked at him, confused. Where is he taking me? Where are we? He cocked his head and then chuckled. Home, or should I put it more properly, an abandoned mental hospital. My eyes widened at that. Abandoned? And where the hell is this mental hospital anyway? Oh, well, I was mustered of thought, and then I turned my attention to the window. I'm guessing it was raining. Rain was hitting against the glass. I watched the drips hit the glass and stroke down. It was silent besides something uncomfortable, but that sometime calming. A grumbling broke the silence. I turned to look down at my stomach. It was growling, and Jack followed my eyes as he laughed lightly before standing up. I guess we should probably eat. I peeked back at him and then nodded. Standing up as well, he turned and led me out the room. We headed down some stairs. I expected everything as we go. Walls that looked dyed with dried blood or some kind of liquid. Tables were pushed over along broken chairs. Needles were here and there. It was creepy, to say that, was giving chills to wondering what happened here. Finally, we got to a door and Jack pushed them open. We entered what looked like an old waiting room, and Jack continued until we reached two more double doors. One hanged on its hilt, and the other one, it seemed fine. Besides looking dead to it, pushing it open, Jack and I walked inside. It was a cafeteria, with benches, tables sitting like they were in a lunchroom, and some broken wheelchairs here and there. It was probably neatly placed in a hospital. I'll go make us something. With that, Jack walked into the kitchen, what I guess it was a kitchen. Watching him go, I went back to the room that had the closest table, sitting down, looking at the surface. I began thinking about everything, what has happened, losing my family, and probably never see anyone again. I wonder if it was a mistake to come live with Jack. I was so lost in my thought, I hadn't noticed that Jack had finished and is now sitting beside me, poking my arm. I turned my attention to the figure glaring at the male. He had his mask up. I jumped back slightly from shock. He looked normal beside his dark gray skin, sharp teeth, and his eyes. He didn't have any eyes. I stared into holes. My expression went blank as he cocked his head and his mouth forming awe. All right, Angel. I blinked out of my surprise, then nodding, unaware what to think. You don't have any... I could barely speak, then he looked confused, until he realized what I was talking about. Looking away, stretching back to his head. Oh yeah, you mean... I didn't mean to startle you, he apologized, a heartwarming smile at me. He blinked, then blushed slightly, appeared down on his face, then looked back to the food. He just laid there in front of me. It was a hamburger with all my favorite addings. Turning to him that he's already started on his, chomping down like a wolf, I smiled lightly and looked back to my food. I picked it up, getting ready to start on it. Thank you, I muttered up before I began to eat. Jack stopped and turned his head to me and looked at me. I smiled at him before chowing on my food, seeing alike comforting that he left his cheeks before a smile left his face, as we both continued eating in silence. Mysteries Man point of view. So Eyeless Chick got a little girlfriend, did he? Well, that is something. She's cute, I'll admit that. Well, I better tell the others. They want to hear the news. I hope Jack knows what she